Hey guys, I'm Tristan here with Mission Forge, and today we're back working on our Dirk-esque style knife. Ignore the noise in the background, it's just laundry. Anyway, so today guys, we're going to start working on the handle. Before we can do anything with the handle, I got to weld on the all thread here. So I'm just using some quarter 20 all thread here. We're going to butt it together, and hopefully I can do a good enough welding job that it will be on straight, level, and all that other fun jazz. I've said this in the past, I am not good with welding. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and let's get started. Real quick before I forget, I'm going to be using this block of white oak here. I know I use white oak a lot, it's because I got a lot of it. But it's already kind of pre-cut and stuff like that. I'm going to use that. And before I get too deep in the weeds, I need to make sure, I need to find out where, how this is going to sit. So I need to know where exactly to place the rod so that way it's going to be straight. So I got to kind of use this block as a reference guide. Okay, so that took about every second of the 17 minutes and 24 seconds to weld this together. I'm just still not real good at welding yet, but it's on there pretty good. It's not coming off. So I got it pretty good. The first time I did it, I burnt it right off. But got it back on there. Now the next thing to do is just go ahead, figure out how much I need to cut off. This is going to be the handle here. I don't know if I'm going to go with the full length of this or not. But I'm going to go ahead and act like I'm going to, so I need to go ahead and make sure I cut off about an extra inch or so. Now, here's a little trick. Get yourself whatever size thread this is. A nut, for example, like a nut that's like a quarter 20 like this. Thread it all the way down. Excuse me. So when you cut it, when you take the nut off, it will re-thread the rod for you, so you don't have any burrs or stuff like that. So that way when I make the decorative nut that's going to go on here for the end cap on here, it will thread on nice and easy. So with that, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get this, put a nut on this, thread it, and then we'll go from there. Thread it, cut it. Alright, so we don't need to go much more past it. I'm only going to go about an inch or so, so we still got to factor in, the brass end cap there, and then plus a decorative brass piece I'm going to try to make for it. So it's still a little longer than we probably need it to be. There. Put two nuts on here. Let's go ahead and get this straight up. So I got two nuts on here. So the idea is to use one nut to re-thread if need be, and the other nut to see if it's any easier. So right now it's not moving. There we go. Nice and easy. That you can use it even at work. There's a little trick there. Alright, now I'm going to kind of clean up this area here a little bit so it's not bulging out so much, and then we'll get to working on the handle. Okay, so I went ahead and I marked straight lines with the ruler from one corner to the other corner so I can find the center of each side here, because my bit is just not long enough to go all the way down. As you can see, it's a little short, which, again, it's not a huge deal, but I need to make sure I can get through. So I'm going to go from one corner, and I hope like heck I can make it on the other side. So I'm starting with my drill press here. It's like a countersink bit here, so that way what I can do is I'll run it a little bit so I can start a countersink hole because of how long this is. we don't want it to wobble. By starting a countersink hole, this will give a spot for the bit to start to go into, and then it'll just drill right through from that point, hopefully straight. So let's go ahead and get started. Just like that. So now I'm going to go ahead and throw. Actually, I could go almost a little deeper because it does continue to go here. Let's go a little deeper just to play it safe. It's a little better because now this bit will definitely sit right in there. The door. If you don't have a routing bit, you can use a milling bit. That's exactly what I'm doing. It's making very short work of this. I mean, so I just need to. I'm gonna go a little wider, but not much. You can see there, it's almost on. Got this flush up against. I don't have time to mark where the handle's going to be around this thing here. Good times. Alright, so to kind of save you guys on some of the watching me just shape the handle and stuff like that, I went ahead and got it predominantly shaped. You can see I got the grooves cut in on the sides here, this here. So this will become rounded. I will be making the pommel and stuff. Right now, I'm trying to get this all nice and level. I ran into one little problem where I actually got the handle a little too narrow for the tang. So unfortunately, I had to add a spacer with a piece of corks there so I can keep it nice and even and stuff without a gap. So it is what it is. So now the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to start hand sanding this and doing getting it nice and smooth, whatever. And then I'm going to try to see if I can engrave some Celtic symbols and stuff like that into the handle. We'll see about that. But for today, I'm done. We'll pick this up. And the magic of editing now. Okay, so that's it for now, guys, for shaping the handle. Pretty much got the design we want. I was gonna go ahead and try to etch like a Celtic design into the handle, but this wood is not very good for that. I tried on a spare piece off camera, and it isn't good. It just falls apart, flakes, chunks. Even when you're trying to be real careful and using even like a type of diamond tip Dremel piece, whatever, it just causes chunks to splinter off and stuff. So not the greatest wood to do that with. So maybe the next time. Alright, with that, guys, this is the shape we're going to go with. Next thing we're going to do in the next video is we're going to start working on the butt cap here and then the brass nut. And then we'll glue it all together, get all it tight in place after all that, and blah, 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 blah. Alright, well, if you guys found this video helpful and enjoyable and all that fun jazz, go ahead and hit that like button. Also, got any comments or suggestions, leave them down below. And don't forget to hit that bell for more notifications. And click that subscribe button so that way you know when more videos come out. So, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.